Hi guys, welcome to another video. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Listen, I have been gone for 2 months. I am so sorry. And I know I said in my last video, I was not going to be gone for 2 months. I literally said that I'm not going to be gone for 2 months. I lied. I'm sorry. Okay. And we're gonna be getting into why I've been gone, or even why I've been taking so many breaks for real, because I wasn't gonna get up here and fake it with y'all and pretend like everything's okay. I personally felt that I couldn't help anybody within this time. I barely felt like I could help myself. But at the end of the day, I know that there's people struggling. I know that there's people that, just need an extra lift. I can say I'm just, okay, yeah, off the mind type stuff, But we're gonna get into that. I've missed you guys so much. I love y'all. Y'all know I love making my videos, my personal diary that anybody could see. Okay. And our 1 year anniversary is May 11th. Well, yeah, our 1 year anniversary, y'all. Our 1 year anniversary is coming up. I had to get on here. I had to. I had no other choice. Okay? I had to. Our 1 year is coming up. I'm going to be posting on our 1 year. Of course, this is a celebration for me, for you, for us as a family. Even if you're just coming in, the family that left, whatever the case may be, whatever, we are celebrating this milestone. Okay, we are going to celebrate. I don't know what we're doing, but I've been piecing stuff together. But enough of that. Let's just get into that. I guess I'm a little nervous. I don't want to. Okay. Okay. All right. So, I know in my last video, I shortly went into what was kind of going on with me. And this is really like my mental check-in, like my mental health check-in. And I hope all is well with you, of course. And, I don't know. So if you can relate to me, I'm sorry, but I just want to be transparent. But, I know I said in my last video that I had been going through some stuff and that basically I really wasn't ready to talk about it. I ended up leaving. For one, I ended up leaving, Job Corps. That was not for me. It wasn't for me. It sucked. It sucked. When I tell you it sucked, it sucked. Okay. I met a few beautiful people there. I met some wonderful people there or whatever, but I don't know. It felt like a prison. It felt like I was in jail. Okay. And then everybody around me was like just extremely sad, depressed, angry. Everybody's just messy because it just wasn't giving. I literally was so depressed in there. I was depressed. Now, I know I have talked about like me battling with my mental health and my suicidal thoughts and things like that. No, my suicidal thoughts were on a all-time high. Yeah, they're mowing the grass. I'm going to try to like fix that, but they're mowing the grass just in case I can't. But anyways, yeah, I was genuinely I was going through it. When I came back, I was battling, with my mental health, dealing with different people. Dang. Okay. I was just dealing with a lot, dealing with different people. I can't say that, all of it is somebody else's fault or other people's fault. I take 100% responsibility because I play a part. I involve myself in certain mess. So that's completely on me. But of course, these are people that, whatever, that don't even really matter. And I don't want y'all to think I'm talking about one specific person, because I'm not. It's just been a lot of things going on. A lot of things. And, I'm not gonna lie. I have been backsliding. I ended up relapsing. I smoke weed again, and I'm just going to put that out there. I am, I still pray every day. Me and God still talk every day, but, I've been struggling, y'all. It's been hard for me to like keep my head up or keep myself elevated, especially when I feel like I pour so much life into everybody else and everything else. And it's just like, I don't know, and so this is really, I feel like this could help somebody else really. And this is why I'm really telling y'all. I'm telling y'all because I feel like this could be very beneficial for someone else. No matter, I know that God is right there. I know God is with me. I just feel, I don't know. I don't know what I feel. I feel alone, sometimes I'm like, God, like, why? Like, I understand, I don't know. A lot of it is on my end because I'm hurting and I'm, just going through stuff. And if you're going through stuff, that don't mean stop praying, still pray. We're going to get through this together. If you're doing great, that's even better. Oh my gosh. I just want to get that out the way. Like, I just wanted to be transparent with me, with myself, with y'all. In order to be a content creator, it's not even really about y'all. In order for me to even make content, I'm going to have to be transparent. I can't lie. I'm not going to lie. I'm not telling all my business, but I got to tell, I'm going to tell you some of it. This is what I choose to do. And so what? Like, it is what it is. God loves us. He loves you. He loves me. We're still brothers and sisters in Christ. And I just pray for your sister. Please pray for me. Pray for me because I need it. I'm doing a lot better. That's why I'm even able to even get up on this camera. But, I don't know. It just shows that no matter how good something may look on the outside, people are struggling, and it's okay to struggle. It's okay to feel some type of way. You got to get up. You got to know that you're not the only one going through something, but that doesn't take away from who you are, what you're going through, and that doesn't discredit your pain. But, I just want y'all to know I'm not perfect, and we're all going through stuff. So we all have to, pray for people that we don't want to pray for. Pray for each other. Pray for our loved ones, even if we're not reaching out consistently. But that is all I'm going to say about that. That's where I'm going to leave that. Okay. That is my update. I'm going to be back before, I'm going to be back on our anniversary. That's when I'm going to be back after this video. For sure. But I'm at my great grandma's house, but I'm here with family. I will be leaving soon. That's all I'm saying. I'll be leaving soon. And I'm about to go back to a one-person song. So yeah, but let's get into the story time. Even getting into the story time, I really was debating on even making story times like this story time. I have so many good stories, bro, that I could be telling, but I have this fear of I don't want nobody to feel no type of way. And then it dawns on me, well, I'm not using nobody's name, and it's my experience. I'm not here to bash anybody. So I decided to tell this story, and I have this is not the only story time I'm talking about. I have multiple story times where it's just I don't know if I should tell that. Because and it's not even I don't know if I could tell that because I don't want nobody to judge me. I could tell my story. It's just the people involved. I don't want nobody feeling no type of way, whether we talk or not. I don't want that. But, I'm going to tell a story. A family member of mine gave me roaches. Okay. So we're going to give a little bit of background. Okay. I got to give you the name. We're going to name this girl. We're going to name her April. Yeah. What's today? It's still April. Hey, April. Okay. I gotta stop acting lame. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to adjust myself getting back in front of this camera. So we're gonna name this girl April. Do you guys remember Blossom? If you remember Blossom, I'll put the story time that I did of him right here, and I'll leave it in the description box. You don't have to go watch it. It's one of my older videos, one of my first videos I made. But so I was just getting out of a relationship with Blossom. This is when I was leaving Atlanta to go back to Bainbridge. And so I gotta take you back a little bit. So this is maybe like 2-3 days before I ended up moving back to Bainbridge, before Blossom took me home. And this is after the commotion with another cousin in Atlanta. You know, it was some mess, you know. So Blossom had to come pick me up from her house and basically take me back to his house after, you know, the whole argument that happened between us. So I ended up deciding that I was going to sleep in the car. You know what? No, wait. No. Okay. I'm trying to think, cause I slept in the car. Yeah, that night I did sleep in the car. I didn't go back in that house until the next day. So when he came and got me, I slept in the car. And when I woke up, I called my cousin. Me and my cousin was talking. Me and April, we were talking. And we were talking about like me coming back home or whatever the case may be. And she was telling me like, you know, she was telling me that her boyfriend didn't like me or whatever, or, you know, some commotion. And cause we were trying to initially put together like a girls' day so we could all come together. It was something with her boyfriend. Her boyfriend didn't like me because of something she said to him, told him that I didn't like him. But of course, I'm not going to like somebody that, you know, has wronged my cousin. Like, no, of course not. No, I don't like him, but it wasn't in the fact, yeah, he didn't know. Like, of course, but anyway, I don't even know why she told him that. I can't understand, because she was telling me stuff. Of course, I'm not going to like the man. Of course. But that's not the point. So she was like, hey, can you please text him and tell him, like, you know, like that you don't have a problem with him. I was been trying to explain it to him. I'm like, what the? Okay. I text the man. He's like, yeah, there's no problem, blah, 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 bloop, bloop, bloop. Basically, and then he snitched on her and was like, yeah, she's the one who said that. I originally didn't even have no problem with you, but she's the one who said you didn't like me. I don't want to, you know, deal with that. Cool. He ends up taking me home. Me and my cousin had already talked about it. Since me and him was cool, she was like, okay, I was like, I'm sorry. I was like, I'm going to cook dinner. We can do dinner at my house. She was like, okay, I got some games. We can play games, or whatever. They went and picked up my groceries. I ordered me some groceries. They pick them up. They come to the house or whatever. I cooked chicken Alfredo. And yeah, I cooked a big meal. It was good. Real good. Okay? It was real good. And we played, everything was good. Like, I'm not even gonna go into the conversations that we had at this table. Not at this table, but at my house, my table. I'm not gonna say what we initially talked about. Even just know it had I feel like this could kind of tiny bit of play into why she did what she did. Yeah, I really feel like it came to this sofa that she gave me. But she made like one slick remark or whatever. Honestly, she's the type of person, like, she plays real sweet, real nice, and then she turns. It's just like, sometimes it's like a motive. Anyways, it's like a motive behind the things that she does and why she do the things that she do. Okay. So at the table, she told me, she was like, hey, we're moving into our place. I have this sofa. It's not going to fit into our place. Do you want me to bring it and you could add it, you know, in the house? And because at the time, right now, in the house is a futon sofa. I was like, yeah, it's another futon, another black one. So I was like, oh yeah, like, okay, more space, you know, more sitting area. I could switch it up, go sit on the other side by the other window, and when I want to, I can go sit by the other window, y'all. Okay. But yeah, I'm thinking everything is great. Mind you, she had given me the first futon that I have in there years prior. She had gave me that, so I'm not thinking nothing about it. But she was like, yeah, it's been in my room, whatever, cool. A few days passed, you know, her and her boyfriend brings the sofa over, or her and her brother, I don't know. She brought the sofa over, they put it in the house, cool. Instantly, when this sofa got in my house, I was feeling a little weird. I was feeling a little iffy. I don't know why I felt so weird when this, like, my energy had completely shifted. Like, because listen, I told her I'm so happy to just be in my space. I'm happy to be at home. I'm happy to, like, just be in my energy. This is my sanctum. This is my place of peace. This is my place of peace. And I was just so happy about that. Yeah, and that's also, and I'm not gonna say that's why I feel like maybe she did it or whatever. Like, I don't know. I'm not even, okay. Okay. So I told her that. But anyways, fast forward. I'm in the house. I'm not really, at that point, I wasn't really eating for real. Like, if I was eating, because I had groceries, but I was eating snacks. I'm weird because I was meals that I was craving. Once I have the ingredients, I won't want to make it, and I really won't be hungry when I have a whole bunch of food in my house. Okay, so I was really surviving off of snacks and stuff, so I wasn't cooking. I had seen one roach in in my kitchen, but it was like, I was like, where did this come from? Killed it, whatever. I don't do bugs. Anyways, okay, so I decided on a good day, I'm gonna make some chicken strips. I'm in there, I'm doing my business, man. Then, like, I'm saucing them up. I made hot honey chicken strips and some fries. I got my ranch. I'm good. I'm like, yeah, like, we're finally about to sit on the sofa. I'm about to celebrate. Like, I'm gonna break my sofa in, kind of, because it's already really kind of broke in. But yeah, I'm about to sit down. I'm eating. I feel real weird. All of a sudden, I start getting nauseous, bro. And I'm not even seeing what's going on around me. I happen to look on the side of the wall. Oh, they smelled the grease. They smelled the flavors. They start coming from under they're on the wall. There's like 4 on the wall. They're on the wall. They're coming out of the sofa. Okay? So I look down, and there is a roach in my plate. There's a roach on my side. Yeah, okay. Huh. Wow, okay. So I don't do that. I don't have roaches. I don't judge anybody for having them. I don't, you know, people live, like, I don't judge nobody, okay? But this, I judged. And this was a point in my life where I let people run over me for so long. I went from that to crash out, cuss everybody. I feel like at this point in time, though, that it was reasonable. It was. I mean, could I have handled it better? Yes. But I did. Anyways, so and mind you, I used to cook at midnight. It's like 12. It's like 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. The girls sleep. My cousins sleep. April is sleeping. I'm also texting my cousin, my / best friend, the one I always talk in my story times. We could say her name now. I was texting Kayla. I'm like, yo, this is what's going on. Everybody sleep. There's roaches coming out from every end, everywhere. They're not, okay, let me not be extra, but they're like collectively They're a lot. They're enough. It's enough. Okay, I get to call in my homegirl. I call my homegirl. She's awake, thank God. She had just dropped me off. So when she dropped me off, I cooked me something to eat. Whatever, cool. She came back. I'm like, please come to this house. There's roaches in the sofa. There's roaches in the sofa. Please help me come get this sofa out of my house. I'm shaking. I'm sweating. I'm going insane. I'm gagging. Like I'm in there gagging because it's like there's no way that this is happening to me right now. What's going on? Why are you what? I'm texting this girl. Oh, I'm calling. I'm texting April. Oh, April had to have it. She did. I felt so hurt and betrayed. I was hurt and betrayed. April, I said, I can't even say what I said. I sent paragraph after paragraph, just saying all types of messed up stuff, just cussing her out, basically saying like, y'all better come get this sofa. Y'all better come get it now. And you better get it now. Like, okay, text her. My homegirl shows up. We pull the sofa out. This girl she's probably like 5'2". I'm 4'9", 4'8". That's what my ID say, but whatever. I say I'm 4'9". And we pull the sofa out. I go back in the house. They're still, oh my gosh. I remember I was just so freaking messed up. I was so disgusted. I don't even want to say that maybe it was jealousy or anything like that, because I felt like there's nothing to be jealous of, because like I feel like, anyways, I get back in the house. We're cleaning. Like I'm bleaching my walls down. We're killing rest of what was left. Oh, I thank God. I thank Jesus that I didn't decide to cook something and decide to go somewhere and leave for 2 days and then come back and we have a problem. Everybody that knows me personally knows that I run away from flies. Yeah, I don't do bugs. I'm sorry. So she finally, I don't know, because I blocked her. I kept blocking her, but the only thing I kept saying for real after going, I can't believe you would do this. I guess she was texting me back trying to say sorry and telling me like basically she can't come get the sofa, but I kept saying like, hey, come get this sofa. It's outside. The roaches are getting in my yard. You need to come get it. Okay. I blocked her. So all I know is that sofa still outside. Now, was I wrong for this part? Yes, but I shouldn't have done this. I ended up texting her. I was just so enraged. I was hurt. I was like, why would you do this? I text her boyfriend and I'm like basically, I don't have no problem. So I was like, I don't have no problem with you, but you need to tell your girlfriend to come get this sofa out of my yard. The roaches is getting in my yard. She tried to give me roaches. She tried to give me roaches. He blocks me. I don't know who blocked me, but he ended up blocking me. They never came and got the sofa. I think the patients were on the side of the road that they got it off the side of the road, or I don't know, somebody got the sofa. It wasn't them, because I remember I asked my other cousin to ask her, or she, I don't know. They didn't come get that sofa. I think initially they were still going to, but they never did. And me and this girl have been through a lot of things, a lot of messed up things. Yeah, like I have story times for days about me, about her, about us, okay? About things, I'm trying to think, is there any more to this story? I feel like the whole situation was crazy. I ended up still cleaning my house for like 3 days. I didn't sleep. When that happened, I didn't sleep for 24 hours. I didn't go to sleep. And I had already been out the whole day earlier with my homegirl that came and carried the sofa outside with me. to like do DoorDash and stuff or whatever. I've been out for that whole entire day. That's a whole situation in itself, y'all. It's situation after situation, and I wish I was like more consistent, especially with my story times, because I could set up a timeline of the trauma I experienced. I didn't go to sleep. I stayed up. I bleached my house so many times, and luckily, by the grace of God, I didn't end up having any roaches, but that was a very traumatizing situation for me. It was bad. It was a really bad situation, and I don't wish that on nobody. I don't wish whatever was going through. And it's been said to me that like April didn't know that the sofa consisted of roaches, but that didn't make any sense to me. Yeah, that didn't make any type of sense to me, because how didn't you know that? Like, you know, I was at war in my own home that I just had said that I love so much, and I'm so happy and grateful for. So yeah, that I don't play like that. Yeah, that was a story time. I kind of just came up with this story time like maybe like 2 days ago, because I didn't know really what to talk about, because there's something I really want to do for our 1 year anniversary, for our 1 year. So I'm gonna just kind of say, I'm gonna save that for that. But I love you guys so much, and I appreciate you guys so much, and I'm sorry that I was gone for so long. I hope y'all enjoyed my little chaotic story time, my little dump of what I experienced, the pain, the act, oh, the stress. I was stressed, completely stressed out. And I love you. Yeah. Bye, babies. Jesus loves you.